Let's work on this problem. First, I am going to simplify. Well, actually, I'm going to substitute 5 theta over 4. I'm going to replace it with x. So the question now becomes, is equal to 2. This, I am going to go back and fix the inequality. I'm going to multiply all sides of the inequality by 5 over 4. 0 times anything is 0, so I don't have to worry about that side. I multiply theta by 5 over 4. If I do it on the right-hand side, 5 times 2 is going to be 10, and 10 divided by 4. Now, instead of writing 10 pi over 4, I am going to divide both 10 and 4 by 2, and I'm going to get 5 over 2. That's much better. Now, my inequality further can be simplified, and instead of 5 theta over 4, I can write x. So what do we have here? We have sine x is equal to 2. I will use the unit circle. Let me grab the unit circle. It'll take me a couple of seconds. So I'm going to use the traditional unit circle with everything visible. Now, I need to know the value or the angle x, which makes secant x 2. I don't like secant. I like to write secant and cosecant in terms of sine and cosine. So if secant x is to be 2, cosine x has to be half. And to me, that looks much better. Now, on the unit circle, x must be in this range. What is this range? 2.5 pi. What's 2.5 pi? I'll show you. 2.5 pi is 1 pi, 2 pi, and half pi. So in this range, I have to find the value or values of x that makes cosine x half. Cosine x is going to be half here. This is correct. And I have one more place right here. So I'm already getting 2 answers, and you have to make sure you get both answers. Once again, why did I choose those two? My range is, I'm going to draw the range again so that you can actually see. My range is going to be from 0 through 5 pi over 2 is 2.5 pi. So I start here. 1 pi, 2 pi, half pi. In this range, cosine x is half here and here. What are those two angles? Well, those two angles are pi over 3. So x is pi over 3. I'm just going to put comma. Well, let's take another one, another box. Or don't forget the second one. X is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pi over 3. Those are my two answers. Now, the good news is I am almost done, but I'm not really quite done because my answer should be in theta. Now, I have to go back and replace x with 5 theta over 4 and solve for theta. I'm going to do it separately. So let me go to another page, okay? And work on it like that. That'll make a little more sense. So instead of our, in our main question, remember guys, 5 theta over 4 was x, so I'm going to replace x with 5 theta over 4. And I have to do it twice, so I'm going to bring this here as well. Instead of x, I can write 5 theta over 4. Now, I can multiply both sides by 4 over 5. If I multiply both sides by 4 over 5, on the left-hand side, I will only have a theta. 4, 5 times 3 is 15. That's one of my answers. I have to do the same thing with this. Replace x. Remember, we got two values for x. Replace x with 5 theta over 4. And to isolate theta, I'm going to multiply both top and bottom by 4/5. And this will be theta. 4 times 5 is 20. And 5 times 3 is 15. Of course, I can do a little more cancellation. Divide 20 by 5. You're going to get 4. And divide 15 by 5. You're going to get 3. These are your two answers. Okay? These are your two answers. I hope that makes sense. And they should be in the right range. Just to let you know, 4 over 15 is about 1/3, which is in the right range. And 4 over 3 is a little more than 1, which is in the right range. Go back and check. So that's our solution.